We're just very resilient. I think we relied on, just some of our championship habits from the guys that was on the floor, but also just our trying to get back to our mental toughness and figuring out how to win. That was great tonight. I think defensively we was very in tune with the game plan, and I think that's 2 straight games where defensively we were just in tune, and it resulted in a win for us tonight.
Dennis called you a mentor, and what did you see from Dennis Smith tonight?
The Knicks passed on a really good one, and Dallas got the diamond in the rough. He should be a Knick. That's gonna make some headlines, but he should be a Knick. But Dallas is definitely. I know they're excited that he didn't go there. So he's an unbelievable talent, athleticism. He's very poised to be his age. Can shoot the ball, can penetrate. He's gonna only get better and better with the opportunity that he's given here to play. So Dallas got a good one. I've been known now. I've been with him for so long now, so I've been known as to how his talent level.
LeBron, talk about how big those shots.
Huh?
We're going to New York
tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You were playing against the guy who's playing his 20th season with the Mavericks. Can you tell us a little bit about the legacy of Dirk Nowitzki?
I think it speaks for itself. There's no reason for me to harp on it. I think you say the name Dirk, he goes by one name. You don't have to say his last name. Everybody knows what he's about, what he's brought to this league, what he's brought to this Mavericks franchise. So there's no reason for me to harp on it. I think his legacy and his name speaks for itself.
LeBron, talk about those shots that Kyle.
A lot to unpack there, but one of the headlines will be what he said about the rookie Dennis Smith Jr. and what he said about the New York Knicks not selecting him when they had the chance.
That's one of those mistakes that can come back to haunt you, especially when you look at the reason why Dennis Smith Jr. wasn't selected to the New York Knicks. They didn't think he would be the best fit for the triangle. Dennis Smith actually didn't want to go there because he didn't want to play in the triangle. So you take Frank Ntilikina, and then you fire Phil Jackson after the draft, and you're not really running the triangle like that. So
right.
These are the type of mistakes that you look back and like, wow, this really happened. These are the type of things that New York Knicks fans are pulling their hair out about because LeBron is right. Dennis Smith Jr. should be a Knick. He is going to be probably the steal of the draft. And when he fell to number 8, the New York Knicks should have pounced on him. I don't care if they were running the triangle, the circle, the hexagon, whatever
the rhombus offense.
Yeah, whatever they were running, they should have took Dennis Smith Jr. You don't pass on the best players. You make the system fit your best players. You don't worry about whether the system is going to do.
It was meant as a compliment to Dennis Smith Jr., but it's rare to hear a player make that sort of commentary on another team's draft choice. And implicitly, he's criticizing Frank Ntilikina, the guy that the Knicks did take.
Well, he's an owner. Remember, he said he wants to own a franchise.
That's true.
So we have to consider him a player and an owner and a decision maker all at the same time. I think for the Knicks, they just have to hope that Ntilikina keeps developing. They play him 22, 24 minutes every night in the games. He's proven to be a pretty good defender thus far. He's long. He's 6'5". His shot is sporadic right now. And there's no question Dennis Smith Jr. is more advanced than Ntilikina is at this time. But we'll see what happens down the road.
As for the win, we kind of joked back and forth about any win being a good win and whether this was a good win for the Cavaliers. I would think at this stage they'll take what they can get.
Yeah, the Cavs, they're reeling right now, so they'll definitely take this win. But there's still some things that need to be cleaned up. I didn't like the way they ended this game. I thought they could have really pushed this lead out a little bit. They gave Dallas a chance to come back into it. And Dallas had some missed shots, a missed layup by Dennis Smith, a missed open 3 by Harrison Barnes late in this game. If any of those shots go in, we could be talking about a Cleveland Cavaliers loss.
You know what's kind of interesting? That at the end of the game, the last couple games, they've had Kyle Korver on the floor.
Yeah.
And in the past, you would always hear Korver was a defensive liability. I'm not sure he's that much of a liability. You put him out there, open the floor up, and say to a quick guard, go one-on-one with Korver. He's going to beat him off the dribble. But making rotations, being where he's supposed to be in the team defense, and he's such a threat offensively. You'd like to have him out there.
They're the worst defensive team in the league. How much worse can it get?
At the bottom.
Could it be worser?
You can't get
worse or a word?
You can't get lower than 30th in defensive efficiency.
That's it.
That is the bottom. That's the floor. By the way, they played without Derrick Rose again tonight. Missed his 6th game in their 13 so far with an ankle injury.